Hi there, welcome to the new ClickSense tutorial video, and in this video we will going to look at the secondary dimensionality function. So in the previous video I have looked at the dimensionality function, which sole purpose is to look at what dimension we are and make the calculation conditions based on the dimension. So for example, over here, if right now we are at dimension 1, so you are getting 1. But if we expand this, we are at dimension number 2. So based on this, we can change our expression by taking this dimensionality in the if condition. But if you see over here, we have dimension. If we expand this, nothing really happens with this. So how to basically take this into account, or how to take into account those dimensions which are at the column? So for that, we have the secondary dimensionality. So for example, over here if I select the table and if I change the dimensionality to something like secondary dimensionality, then the impact that we get is at the column level. So over here if I just shrink it, so right now we are at dimension 1. So right now if you see, it is this particular is not giving an impact to this. Earlier we were getting 2 over here, but now we are using the secondary dimensionality. So the effect is based on the second dimension or dimension which are at the column. So as I expanded this, we are at the secondary dimension, and that's what it has been updated over here. But for office supplies, you see that we have 1 because it is not expanded. If we expand that, this will also be at level 2. So if I just move on the right side, for technology it is 1 because we have not expanded it. So whenever you have a need, when you want to make your expression conditional based on the dimension which are present in the columns, then in that case you can use the secondary dimensionality. So if it is only dimensionality, it will work with these vertical rows. If you have secondary dimensionality which is column based, then it will work on the columns. So a very important thing to keep in mind. And what I want to really suggest to you is that it requires a lot of end user education based on how the calculations are happening. If you are doing a lot of customization, that if you are using dimensionality, secondary dimensionality and all that thing, then user may confuse sometimes. So the basic idea is that keep it as simple as it may be possible, but whenever the need is arising where users are aware that based on this business logic how the table should change and you need to apply the dimensionality and secondary dimensionality, then feel free to do so. But yeah, like I said, it becomes, or it makes the table a little bit more complex and expression a little bit resource heavy. But these are the options which you have at your disposal, and you can use it whenever the situation is arising. So that's about secondary dimensionality function, and I'll meet you in the next video with the new topic.